Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is Mike Brenner coming to you with the Brenner Blast and the Brenner Breakdown for Friday, April 6th. Ooh, one of those days you'd just rather forget about. 1 and 2 on the video picks, got beat up on the paid pick. But you know what? It's how we stay resilient, because baseball, it's early in the season. And NBA, a couple flukes, couple bad beats, things could have been different. But Cavaliers did cover that first half, could not get it done in the game. Golden State just looked terrible from start to finish, and Steve Kerr, the coach, was not happy about it. But we don't make excuses here, guys. Should have been sharper, did not get the job done, bottom line. All right, we've got a limited slate that we're going to go over today. It's going to be a short video, and there's no early baseball games. First pitch today is at 4 p.m. Eastern. So with that, let's talk about baseball. Cubs at Milwaukee. The Cubs seemed to come off the schneid offensively yesterday. 8-0 shutout. Lester looked really good. This team, everybody knows they're dangerous in that lineup. Milwaukee is as well. But you got Kendricks on the mound tonight. He looked very sharp in his debut. That game went like 17 innings. The Cubs got a loss there. Milwaukee's got Woodruff on the rubber. 0-0, 5.40 ERA. Last year, the youngster only had 8 turns. He was 2-3 with a 4.81. I think today Cubbies are going to just get the best of them. I like it. We're pulling that trigger on the money line with the Cubbies, minus 135. Another interesting game. Houston is at home against the Padres. Defending champs, really looking good. Pitching's looking sharp. The offense is there. 6-1 so far in the year. McCullers going up against Perdomo. This is going to be an interesting game. Padres made that big acquisition with Eric Hosmer. Really been struggling after a couple big games. Been struggling the last 3. 1 for 3 with 5 strikeouts in the last 3 games. That's a big line. Houston favored. It's in the minus 220s against the Padres. Got no call on that one. All right, just want to talk about some NBA. Cleveland at the 76ers. Cleveland made a hell of a comeback last night to win the game. They didn't cover the spread, but they found themselves getting beat down from Washington and really needed a kind of a miracle to come out of it like they did. Sixers, on the other hand, big winning streak, winning without Joel Embiid. This team is picking up steam. Right now, it's Sixers favored, minus 3.5. No call on that. Atlanta's at Washington. A lot of positioning for Washington in this one. They got to be pissed off about squandering that big lead last night. They're at home, minus 11.5 against Atlanta. Indiana at Toronto. This is another one with positioning. Not so much for Toronto. They pretty much wrapped it up. But for Indiana, Toronto is favored, minus 7.5. And then the last one that seems interesting, New Orleans at the Suns. New Orleans, they're fighting for positioning. There's a 17 battle for the last 5 playoff spots. Phoenix certainly isn't one of them. They're going to be without Booker, T.J. Warren. A lot of young players getting a lot of time in Phoenix. New Orleans, the full game is minus 10.5. They got to get this win. No call on the NBA today, but I will have one tomorrow. There's only one call in total today. We're going to ride with the Chicago Cubs on that money line, minus 135. All right, guys, the weekend's here already, so make sure you do yourself a favor. Bet responsible, beat your bookie, build that back up with Brenner, because we're not quitting. We're going to sharpen. We're going to have a great weekend. I feel it coming. Make sure you're spending quality family time. Stay true to yourself and discipline on your unit size. Don't get into chase mode. All right, guys, NBA is going to be some interesting things happening this weekend. Still a lot of positioning, fighting for the playoffs, so we'll see what happens there. Again, one play, Cubs on the money line, minus 135. You guys have a great day, and don't forget the Brenner Blast and the Brenner Breakdown is coming to you, baby. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, YouTube viewers.